I want to recap my 10 favorite pieces of TV shows, movies, video games, and theater. And sorry, I didn't do music. So many other people do music. Not me. I'm doing other stuff. This is a 2025 media review. And I have not seen close to everything in 2025. I'm a mere man who does not have all the time or commitment. Sorry, but now let's get started.
10.
Two strangers carry a cake across New York, Broadway. Already being funky at the start of this list with a new musical. The first new one I actually liked in years. Only 2 cast members, great set, great story, great music, really sharp and funny, and there are so many New York musicals, but this one really feels different. It's really hard to find something not great to say about this one. And it's not long, just the right length, 2 hours and 15 minutes, which I feel is hard for a lot of musicals to do. Next.
9.
Severance Season 2, Apple TV. Show to another type of show. Severance Season 1 was great, and I think 2 was a great follow-up that builds on the world. The story can be a bit hard to follow, and it takes crazy twists and turns, but I think it's still one of the greatest shows of the year. I'm just sad it's going to take years for Season 3, but that's kind of the streaming issue.
8.
Kirby Air Riders, Nintendo Switch 2. People think I must be like on crack or something, put all these different things on the same list, but they're all media. Kirby Air Riders is made by the Super Smash Bros. Director Masahiro Sakurai, seen here being asked, what is perfection? This man knows how to make a game, and seeing a sequel to a GameCube classic is great. By the way, I never played the GameCube classic, but as someone who's not the best at Smash Bros., Kirby Air Riders is a great game that's the racing equivalent to a fighting game, and I find that a lot of fun. Also, I was a big fan of the music and the story mode of the game. It really taught me the mechanics of the game. But I really have to drive home the music, the final theme. I could go on about it, but I won't. Spoilers. I'm trying not to.
7.
The SNL 50th concert and SNL 50 NBC special. Okay, SNL turning 50 was so fun and crazy. The homecoming concert has crazy combos of musicians playing together, and all the SNL alums in the audience looked like college kids at a rave. It looked fun and was fun to watch. And the actual show was stuffed to the brim. Was it a little too modern? Yeah. Wish it had more sketches from SNL history, and I wish there was a bit more diversity in what type of sketches were written. But I think it was way better than the 40th anniversary, and it was a great night to celebrate 50 years.
6.
Superman, Warner Bros. Film. I'm making this point short. Superman is great. I love the modern take. It's cool to be kind. Love James Gunn. So excited for the future of the DCU. Unless it's fucked by a certain buyout. I know this movie juggles a lot, but it has heart, and Crypto the Superdog carries it. Oh, and fun.
5.
Oh, Mary, Broadway play. Oh, Mary is the shortest yet one of the sharpest comedies in recent memory. By the time it's over, you want more. I saw it with Jane Krasowski or Jenna from 30 Rock. I personally felt like I was watching Jenna play Mary Todd Lincoln, and I loved that. The writer of the play, Cole Escola, I saw in Search Party years earlier, so I was a fan of theirs before it was cool, damn it. Anyway, such a funny and gay play, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way. You just have to watch and see it, and then you'll get why I said that, okay? It wasn't bad, okay?
4.
Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. I love the Knives Out films, even the second one. I thought it was the go-to COVID movie, which I know is a bit weird to say because pandemics are not like good fun things. But Wake Up Dead Man is more serious, like the original Knives Out, but still has a lot of heart. It might have a bit of a harder time juggling characters as compared to the other 2 movies, but I think the plot, thrills, twists, and turns are just as good as the previous films. And I'm not a religious person at all, but the religion theme for how it positively affects people I think was great. I give the movie props in that regard, especially with one certain phone call scene, which I will not spoil, next. Peacemaker Season 2 HBO Max series. Julian. Okay, I love Season 1 of Peacemaker and love Season 2. Season 1 was about Peacemaker as a hero, and this season was about Christopher Smith, the man who is Peacemaker. I personally love how the series focuses more on character than anything else, and I know some people thought the show dragged on a bit at points, But I thought it was funny, the music was great, great characters, and I don't know, it's just a different vibe than season 1 and I'm here for it. It kind of reminds me of like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, how that's a very character-centric movie. And yes, James Gunn has 2 things on my list this year. Don't at me. I thought the season was amazing. Except for the ending. Not getting too much into it, other than saying, I don't want to wait long for the answer, and I don't know when we will know. Years? A half a decade? Nada because of merger? I don't know. Moving on.
2.
Thunderbolts, asterisk, Marvel Studios movie. I love The Suicide Squad because it flips the script on a superhero movie, which made me subsequently love Peacemaker. Thunderbolts, asterisk, and we're not going to talk about the alternate title of this movie because it is posted everywhere and it spoiled it. Thunderbolts is the best superhero movie that came out this year. I think the movie has great characters, great themes, and does not just throw action in it to have it. Everything feels like it has purpose in the movie. Love the Red Guardian. Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina is just amazing. Sentry is so cool, or his proper name Bob. And of course, Elena carries the movie. I love the themes about loneliness and the family we make along the way. Greatly underrated Marvel movie in my opinion, and as time goes on, I hope people see that. And now,
Uno.
Pluribus Season 1 Apple TV series. I've been waiting for Vince Gilligan's new project since the day Better Call Saul ended. I love that show more than Breaking Bad, hot take, because it's all the same people who worked on Breaking Bad, but just even better on their shit if that's possible. And I know people like Breaking Bad better plot-wise, I like Better Call Saul better plot-wise, but we're not talking about those shows. Pluribus is a show that the trailers did not spoil the plot at all. You had to just watch and find out for yourself, and that was done purposely, Vince Gilligan said. He wanted you to go into it blind. And I'm not really a post-apocalyptic show guy. I like staying in just a apocalyptic era, me personally. But this show can be a sci-fi, a drama, and then a comedy. It's genre bending, like WandaVision. You can tell that Apple TV is giving Vince more money than AMC to make this show. It surely comes through on the screen like some things are crazy. As of our episode being aired, the season finale of Pluribus comes out tomorrow, December 24th, or Christmas Eve. But I already decided, this is my favorite piece of content for 2025, hands down. I didn't even talk about Rhea Seehorn yet, because I cannot put into words how amazing she is. I hope she wins all the awards, because I'm still not over Better Call Saul getting robbed each year at the Emmys. I hope Pluribus kicks some real award ass. Everything about the show is amazing. You just want more. Hopefully this does not have the same production issues as Severance. But anyways, that is my top 10 pieces of either theater, TV, movies, or video games.